All right, chat. Drake, for all the Dogs project, album, whatever you want to call it, I want to see some ratings. Okay. I don't even know what I'm gonna rate it because there's so much that can be discussed with this project. I was trying to write some notes, but like it's just too much. I was like, I'll just freeball it per usual on stream. But anyway, so the first third, I was a little bit concerned because I thought it was a little bit mid. Like Virginia Beach was cool, got me in the mood for like a Take Care type, like slower album by Drake. However, then it got into more hype music, I guess, like more mosh pit or like more ragey type, where he was rapping on Fear of Heights and Daylight. I feel like the beats, as we discussed earlier, were like a little bit too quiet, and Drake's voice was just too on top of it for it to like really feel like we're in some sort of thing where I want to like jump around and start like crumping or whatever. So I don't feel like it sounds like he's like an old dude trying to join in the kids conversation. Although I do think he did his thing on the Yeet song. Okay, so a lot of people were hating on it. Yes, Yeet did carry. However, it was his song and it was his beat originally. It is like signature sound by Yeet, at least in like 2021. So like, of course, he's gonna body Drake on his own song. It is like his sound. However, then at the very end on the Yachty song, that was a little bit more ragey as well. I think Yachty even co-produced it on it. That was fire. Amazing. And then the rest of it, like, I feel like Drake gave a bunch of different types of moods. He gave like the Take Care slow type. He gave some pop joints. He gave us like the really big hit with Sexy Red, who's obviously trending right now, especially because that tape that dropped. She just dropped a tape, let's say. And so that's going to be like the pop mainstream. Like, I think it's going to go #1 or top 10, whatever it is. That's going to bang, especially because the hood's going to love it because of Sexy Red. Drake, he's like, a light skin, so he's going to get I don't know, just everybody else, basically. They're going to hit every single demographic. He even got Bad Bunny on it. That was a great song too. Did better than the Travis Scott Bad Bunny track, which was just mid, but they gave something a little bit different with the Bad Bunny infusion of the Afro beats type situation. Chief Keef did went crazy, but then it was so short. But the rest of it, let's see, is there anything else? Yeah, man, I thought the last third of the album, like 15 through 23, amazing. Let's see. Yeah, it just, a lot of people were asking me while I was on stream, like my friends, like, send me some good songs. I don't know if it's gonna have like a bunch of like Scorpion had a lot of Kiki, do you love me, and like a bunch of hit songs like that, where of course no matter what, Drake is gonna have a bunch of hits just because of the name he is. But this, I feel like, especially the last third, was for like some more old Drake type fans. Although it was updated a bit, like it didn't feel like I was back in, I don't know, like Nothing Was the Same era. So what was it? Oh, at the very beginning, like the J. Cole song, a lot of people were gonna hate on him, but I loved it. I thought that was like the first actual banger, and the rest of it was just really, really good. Like, I would give it a, I mean, there were some mid songs on there. Like, again, the first couple of tracks, Calling for You, 21 Savage always sounds legit the same. Every single feature, we went over that. He needs to switch it up or something. I feel like the only reason he gets the pass is because he's super famous, and then he doesn't drop actual solo music very often. So like when he does hop on to features of other big artists, like, you're not used to it because you haven't listened to him in a while. Although I'm sure people are listening to like Bank Account or whatever. SZA goes crazy, of course. Party Next Door, great. Lil Yachty did his thing. Just overall great project. I give it like a 8.75. Amazing. This is an amazing album for old heads and mature listeners. I mean, if you think about it, like, okay, what is the demographic for underground artists? Like 14 to like 25 maybe, and 25 is pushing it. Yes, I'm an old head in the underground space. So like, why would he do anything for necessarily the kids who aren't, like, one, they're gonna be listening to like little niche artists. they're still gonna listen to Drake no matter what. Literally everybody on the planet right now, maybe not everybody, but you know what I'm saying, like a lot of people are gonna be listening to Drake this week, especially because of all the radio placements, and he's probably on the top of Rap Caviar. So of course he's gonna give it to the broadest demographic. Like that's why he is the GOAT. That's why he's streaming the most, like millions and hundreds of millions of streams per week. So and he did try, as we mentioned earlier, with like Fear of Heights and Daylight, and then I Don't Give a Fuck with Yeet. Like he tried to get on the rage shit. I think he did it right for Trippie Redd, for Trip at Night. It wasn't the best. I feel like he's best low-key like solo on 8 a.m. in Charlotte, where he just goes in on bars. And then even Away From Home was one of my favorite tracks, just because like I think the beat was co-produced by Benny X, so it had like the signature funky, I don't even know, like it's just very unorthodox type beat, and he was just going in for like the entire track. So that's what I feel like this album was. It was more, or it was catchy, but it wasn't like a commercial like Scorpion was, but it had hints of that. And Polar Opposites, I think, kind of felt like Views. He mentioned Take Care in a couple of lyrics at the very beginning, I believe on Virginia Beach, like I would have treated you better. But overall, great project, man. No one can hate on this album. You've already seen all the hate for Drake. I don't get it. Like, it's just people trying to be different and be like, oh, I don't like the thing that's super popular. But objectively speaking, like, Drake is one of the best, if not the best, at just structuring songs. Yes, a lot of the songs were, I'd say, unnecessarily, they had a beat switch, and where the song just got a little bit too long, you could have just like cut it off there. And so a lot of the songs dragged out. They're 4 minutes or so. That was one of my complaints, I guess. One of the tracks, was it Calling For You? Yeah, that one had like 3 minutes of fucking some shit going off about a private jet and like the food in first class. Like, just shut the fuck up. You're getting flown out by some rapper. You don't get a say. But otherwise, great project. I'm gonna be listening to this for a while. The lady's gonna love it. If you play this at the parties, you know, easy W. You know, you might get some slop right there on the spot. They're calling him misogynistic on Twitter. Who cares, bro? It's like just people start insulting you, or like, it's just victim mentality. Anytime somebody's bitching about something, like virtue signaling, I'm just like, shut the fuck up. I don't care. I really don't care. Even if they're saying about me, I'm like, whatever. Because sometimes that would happen at like a party where I'd say some joke and then some bitch would like take it way too far, and like, I don't know, they just can't handle it. People be soft. People be soft as hell.